Welcome to the 4th April weekly challenges of this year. We're going to start off with this one, just get there right away, I don't want to waste time. Basically, this challenge, it's pretty difficult, but it's not too bad. If you're up for the challenge, do it. But make sure you're not sight reading a single thing. And make sure you're pretty tight at the first few floors. I mean, there's a couple spots that can take a bit of time, but yeah, also those few seconds could be the end, so you gotta be really calculative with your fails if or when you get them. I don't know. You might never fail this, you could fluke the entirety of this challenge. Be nice if that could happen to me, but we'll see. So yeah, this part you just gotta go to the middle, just go through and whatnot. It's overall not too hard of a challenge, but you gotta keep a pace. And you gotta keep going. Also, have a timer on so you can easily see if it's been the 8 minutes. It'd be nice if it lets you know if you weren't gonna do the challenge based on your pace, but the thing I just thought of that would be literally probably stupid to code for a challenge that people are only gonna spend like a day doing. Because like, you're either just not gonna do this challenge, or you're gonna do the challenge in like a day. This just, you gotta go around. This challenge you can apparently get stuck doing and lose so much time here. Oh no. I might just reset my run. We'll see. But I lost a lot of time. I lost like a solid, what, like 10 seconds? It's not good. So yeah, if you're noticing that you're like struggling a little with theory, just practice it till you get good at it again. And also your time might slightly vary, but you're gonna notice a couple patterns. This area, you could probably go way faster, but I don't know, just be careful. You're getting far, you don't want to fall. Just be mindful that eventually you'll learn to be able to like do things, but also you'll perfectly time things just off. Also this here, I recommend jumping on it and then going this way. It'll land on it and then you have the worst jump in existence. I did it. Let's go. That jump is horrible. I failed it like 8 times in a row just now. It's the only reason this tower is remorseless in my opinion. Really, it could be pulled off as it being insane, but one, it feels like remorseless. To that one extreme jump, and this you just gotta watch where you're going and whatnot. It's not too bad. Just kind of watch how he did it. And then once you're at a good pace, just keep going. So yeah, I just recommend timing it so you know when it's gonna like kind of, you're gonna be able to go through, and then just like go literally the entire time. This you can just like go like that. I don't know, I got slightly lucky there. Not really though. But yeah, this I recommend just kind of like skipping one, then just kind of doing that. And then you have this. You see that platform? You gotta slightly just move everything so it kind of gets there, and then you have to do it again, and then you just get to jump here. So yeah, there's a lot. It's worth practicing this tower a lot if you want to do this challenge. It gives a lot of tickets, so if you're like ticket hungry, it's good to go for. And for this, just kind of wait at the border, and then you'll go up between the beat blocks, and then this just gotta wrap around big, and then you have to go here. And now I think you're on floor 9 at this point. That can be a bit difficult as well, but yeah, at this point you gotta be concentrated fully. The last floor also takes a while too. So yeah, just kind of keep that in mind. This can take a while too, so you just gotta kind of just know you gotta kind of just jump after everyone. This area you can kind of save on, and then you can just kind of just skip jump. You can jump straight to this one, and now you're on the final floor. You just gotta wrap around here, go on to this, jump up to here, go on this, and then you get to go around, quickly jump onto the center of this, aim for this next one, jump down, and then you have to go up, just gotta go. You just gotta have to wait for a good cycle, and then this is the worst part of this area. You have to go onto this, jump off, and then you have to kind of aim for the low part. You can do it kind of other ways, but that part is horrible. Once you're done though, you gotta jump into this down area. And now you gotta go to this. You just have to kind of just time that into the middle. It's pretty difficult. You gotta just kind of have to go for wait for one of these to go, and then just kind of like go in midair for like a second. After that, you gotta jump down onto here, and then you gotta go all the way down to here, jump off, make sure that's like you can go through it, and then just have your zoom on, like just make sure you're like zoomed out, so you'll know when to easily time your jumps. And then you can just do that here. Might be a bit disorientating, but it lets you know when you can jump. And now you're at the very end. You gotta go back now, so try not to fall getting back, but you only have to get down to this area, as you can go here, go on this, jump far, and then just jump off, and then you'll be able to go all the way here. And don't fail this jump, it'll suck. Just kind of just like aim, and then you'll be able to finally do that challenge. And now yeah, let's go to ring 1, as that's all I'm gonna do for the third challenge. As the third challenge is beat the hardest, so you can beat like Dusty Dunes, but just find the tower you're best at doing for this one, honestly. Like, which one are you gonna complete the quickest? For me, that's likely gonna be Tower of True Skill. I'm good with that tower. It's a short tower, and yeah, so Tower of True Skill. You don't have to go as fast as a pace, thankfully. Oh my gosh, I did not think I was going to do that challenge or that try. But hey, it's finally all finished. So yeah, it's going to be chill for the rest of the video. If you, I mean, you can keep watching. I hope you do, because why not? Why not watch my videos? Sorry about that cut. I had to do something, but yeah, it only took like a couple seconds. But yeah, this tower, it's gonna be chill, as I said, for pretty much the rest of this video. I mean, please keep watching. But yeah, that's pretty much the big challenge right there, the unsafe one. It's really difficult, but once you get it down, it's good. So you get this tower. I mean, you can pretty much do anything, but I'm doing this one. Just do the tower that's best. I mean, you could probably, if you can do that unsafe challenge, you could pretty much do this tower. So yeah, this challenge, you just have to look for the hardest of every cannon area. So that's pretty much every area except for like a couple. And you just look and keep going. Like, some of them might take a while, like Arcane Area. You can do Tower of Icy Adventures if you want. It's a really good tower. But the tower is, you know, like, if you're going at like a perfect pace, like 20 minutes. But yeah, but anyways, yeah. So you could probably do most of the challenges here. Like, I mean, if you time it, you could probably do, like, you could do 2 challenges in an area maximum. No, I mean, yeah, you can do the unsafe challenge in the advanced one in ring 9. Like, and pretty much in ring 1 you can do, no, in zone 3 you can do that one. Zone 3 is a pretty good area too. It just ultimately determines, so if you pick the right areas you can do 2 challenges there, but it's not worth trying to just make the challenges harder to do just to not have to go in as many areas, you know. But yeah, now this, I just recommend jumping. Now, if you're good with Remorseless Towers, I'd highly recommend doing this one, especially if you've done this one before. It's an easy Remorseless Tower. Don't have to do much. It's very short. It's a solid for this challenge. And then you get to floor 5. I don't know why I went that way, but I guess I did. So yeah, I don't need a guide on pretty much the rest of these challenges. It's just completing the towers, like old towers. I mean, if you need a guide for this week's weekly challenges, you really only need it on the unsafe one, just because that challenge can be quite difficult. The other 3 are just chill, except which one's the best one. That kind of determines what your preferences and skill are at. Well, I seem to be struggling on this challenge nearly just as much. Oh man. Well, it's not too bad. I'm not as annoyed, even though I'm probably very, very annoyed. Alright, I passed the jump this time. I haven't failed that jump in like years. Oh man, I really didn't fail that jump in like 3 years. Thinking about it, the last time I failed that jump was when I was like trying to beat this tower like three years ago. Well, I guess I had to get something new. Hey, things happen. Thankfully though, hopefully I'll be able to beat this tower. Alright, let's see if I fail again. That was a fluke. Failing this tower is a fluke. Well, I mean, it probably isn't. I mean, it's a Remorseless Tower after all. Remorseless Towers are pretty difficult, and they're not meant to be easy. The only towers that are meant to be easy are towers in the easy difficulty. Everything else is meant to be harder than that. Well, maybe there's a tower that was meant to be easy, but it was accidentally too difficult. Those do exist. I think one of the steeples in Garden of Eshel was like that. Thankfully, this floor is free. Alright, we'll see if it still happens. What I recommend doing is, if you have crystal, just like speed run this floor, but like halfway through, just equip the crystal. You'll be able to just glide right through this floor with ease. I mean, yeah, you can, if you don't have any healing items, just kind of rest. I mean, it's a floor of Kilbix after all. And then this floor is pure muscle memory. Like, the jumps are really difficult. But if you know just even a couple skips, and you get good at you get good at every jump, this floor is free. You can even skip the 10 stud, but 10 studs are rather easy compared to like other kinds of wraps and other kinds of towers. Hey, I think this was like 3rd time's the charm, also I can barely see those studs. Alright. There. Now we're done with this tower. Let's go. There's that challenge. Also, they updated the win lobby. I don't like this. I have to get used to it. Alright. Go to art. So, yeah, they updated this. Let me know what you think about it. I think it's cool. Also, do I have LDM on? I do. So, yeah, now we get to go to rank 2. So, yeah, 8, 12, 14, 21. Those can take a while, but they give you a lot of tickets. So, now it's time for the easy challenges. Reach floor 6 of Tower of Difficulty chart, which is slightly different from the May monthly challenge of 2021. Reach floor 8. I don't know why I randomly remembered that, but I do. So yeah, this challenge, pretty easy. It's Tower of Difficulty chart. It doesn't take that long. Also, you only need like challenging difficulty. I'm repeating myself. You could do Tower of Eternal Suffering here, but why would you? So yeah, I haven't touched this tower in a while. Maybe I should do a commentary on the Soul Crushing Tower. I quite literally have done that before. Maybe I'll do it on permanent one. I mean, that one is okay. Maybe I'll just do one on more soul crushing towers. I mean, I've only got one commentary on one soul crushing tower, and it was a monthly tower. It was the most like normal, insane tower. I kind of liked it. It's probably unpopular opinion. The jumps are weird. Oh yeah. I recommend doing the first 2 challenges if you just want a couple tickets. But I mean, yeah, it's weekly challenges, and I'm doing them because 1, I'm making a video, 2, I want to complete all weekly challenges, and 3, they're pretty easy. I may as well. So yeah, my goal is to complete every single weekly challenge in JToH. Well, that's one of my goals now. I mean, I've done that. I may as well keep going. Think about it. It's already been so. It's already been like 7 months of weekly challenges. October is 1, November's 2, December's 3, January's 4, February's 5, March's 6, 7. In a couple weeks, there's going to be 8 months of weekly challenges. Wow. I think it was like September 3rd was the first one. Yeah, it was September 3rd. I looked back right after I fell. So I guess I'm probably going to fail every single challenge except the next one. Yeah. This tower's been here for 3 years. I say that because the old version got removed in 2020. But this has been here 3 and in a few months 4 years. Yeah, solid tower. The only thing that can be difficult is maybe not being able to see this, but yeah. You just gotta be able to do floor 5. And if you can do floor 5, you can do the whole challenge, so it's not that hard of a challenge. It'll take a few minutes, but if you can do it, good. So yeah. Now that we're done with that challenge, I gotta tell my friend here. I think the dude already left. But yeah, we're gonna go to see what this person went. He went to Paradise at. Okay, how did my friend know I was gonna go to Paradise at all? Alright, but yeah, I was gonna go to Paradise. I'm going to Paradise at all. We're gonna do Steeple of Mystical Marine. I'm picking that one because it's a steeple, but you have 3 options with this. With this last challenge of beat a high easy tower. You have Tower of Funny Thoughts, Steeple of Mystical Marine, and Tower of Spiraling Heights. I recommend doing Mystical Marine. Well, 1, summer's coming soon. It's mid-spring, so you want it to be summer, but spring's pretty fun. Well, yeah. I'm gonna do Mystical Marine. I also haven't touched this steeple in a long time, so might as well go to it. So yeah, let's do this one. And am I the only one that only wants to play in this sub-realm when it's summer or late spring? Like the only months that are like good to actually play in the sub-realm are May, June, July, August, and maybe September. Maybe September. The reason why I say that is just like September is mostly summer. But the 4 really good months are May, June, July, August. Those are the months that there's a good vibe. The reason why I say September is mostly summer, and you might still want it to be a little bit summer. It's only good if you're just like doing a little bit, but yeah, those are those 5 months are the only acceptable months. Well, April's acceptable too, because it's kind of close. But yeah, well, let's get to this steeple. You get this. It's probably one of the better steeples in Paradise Atoll. I'm not lying. It's a okay steeple. Gameplay's alright, especially when you fall all the way to the very beginning again. But yeah. And gameplay's very sight readable. That also makes it better. The gameplay can be a bit weird in some areas, but I think the reason why the gameplay is just mostly acceptable is just because it's so easy. You don't have to try too much. You just have to make simple jumps. And also, the decoration of this tower is really, really good. It's amazing. It's probably like one of the more enjoyable steeples. There's quite a few steeples that are actually pretty enjoyable. Steeple of like aquatic rallies, I think it's called. That's a pretty good one. And yeah, these are elevators. It tells you in the sign. But yeah, you get to go up here, and it does get a bit brighter. And yeah, steeples here are either actually pretty decent, or why did I play that steeple? Like some of the steeples are better off not being played. But I mean, if it's summer, like you just get in summer break, it's good to play this area, especially if you have stuff left to do. But yeah, we'll get to see how summer gets portrayed in weekly challenges this year. First time. I got a feeling there'll be some, like, probably in like May. I don't think it's necessarily gonna happen in May, but like especially when it comes to June, there's gonna be some like Paradise Atoll based challenges. There's gonna be a lot of summer based ones. I think that's what's gonna happen. Now let me know what you think. They're gonna be like after like a month from now. I think the next month are just gonna be normal challenges or just like old challenges. But after that, it's gonna get summer vibe, and then it's just gonna be like normal. And then eventually, when it comes September, they'll just kind of repeat. I think it's kind of how it's gonna go. But and also, that person beat Dusty Dunes. GG. Dusty Dunes is not that easy. But yeah. By the way, something to know. Oh man, where's a good way to do this? Failing isn't really a safety net. Like if you fall down, you fall down. I don't know why I tried to demonstrate that. But yeah, it might look like it might be safe net because it's easy difficulty and there's this water, but it's not, unlike Tower of Atlantic Depths, which is pretty similar to this. Who knows, maybe it's a sequel. I doubt it. I think they just happen to be similar. That's kind of that. I recommend doing this challenge first. You get this timed thing, which you could skip pretty much all of it by doing some simple wall high jumps. Some simple high jumps. For this, there's two ways you can do that. One, you just jump on top of these. Better route, or you go underneath. I don't know why you'd want to go underneath. But then you hit this, and it kind of acts like a button thing. Pretty cool. And then you got this, you just gotta move these. I recommend moving this one all the way. Moving this one kind of just like in front. And then you can just kind of just jump on everything. This one you definitely gotta move just a little bit so that the low point can easily be reached. That was a poor job, but yeah, you just gotta be able to reach the low point. I'm not gonna question what happened. Just walk on it. But that's that. And that's this week's weekly challenge. This commentary is probably not that good. Kind of rushed it a bit. But yeah, that's this week's weekly challenges. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week for the last April weekly challenges and the first May weekly challenges of 2024. I'll see you then. I should mention, and if you're wondering, sometimes, determining how my uploading actually is, it might actually be next week, but I don't want you guys to think that, like, I'm not going to upload for the entire week. I might upload some content in between, just like, so I say that because, like, for weekly challenge videos, I'll see you next week for next week's weekly challenges. But yeah, I just thought I'd make that clear. I don't know. Something you guys might think I might actually just do that. And it's 2024, some people might take things literally. So yeah, I'll see you next week in next week's weekly challenge, in the next week weekly challenge videos for next week's weekly challenges. See you then.